for joining me again this week. This week's about the WPC European Cup. So straight off the back of the BPU British Single Lift Championships, and my performance there qualified me to compete at this competition. Now, I didn't do full power at this because I would miss the closing date for the full power, but the single lifts, I dove straight in there and went for the same stuff that I did at the British single lifts. However, instead of competing tested, I did compete untested. But with being a tested member, you are liable to drug testing at any point. So, hidden away down here, I have my drug test form. Straight after weighing, I had to guzzle like 2 litres of water down just to get like 50 mils of urine out. But I've been tested, and if I fail the test, you'll probably catch on because I'll not be lifting for the BPU for 2 years. So, yeah, if I fail that, you'll know. But take no news is good news because that's all I know. I did a test 2 years ago, not heard out, so I take that as good news. I take it don't take two years to find the test results. So, yeah, if you don't hear out, all good news. So, been tested but competed untested, so that's an obvious disadvantage instantly. However, I will show you all the videos I've got at the end. But for the raw bench that opened up the day, I hit a new PB after hitting a 120.5 opener. That's a 500 gram increment, so new world record. Then hitting a 125 and a 130. You got 2-to-1 white light. However, if I'm going to be honest, I think I got away with it. I believe it dipped down, and I think you'll be able to see that yourself from the footage at the end of this video. It was then time for the equipped bench press. I went in multiply but did my first 2 lifts in single ply, maxing out in the single at a 140, very easy 140, that's where I've got a clip of to show you. That was in my Oni, and then put on a multiply super katana, which is still a work in progress, but we're getting there with it. We got it down, I believe, a bit more controlled than we did at the British single lifts. So, wins are wins, so that's all good. Oh, I've not mentioned, my dad was also competing on the day, so it was a very, very intense day. Because, flight 1 he was in, I was in flight 2, I was in flight 3, so straight, I'm there juggling about, coaching him, warming up, then running back to coach him, as they're in different buildings, so you can imagine difficulty in that. So after my equipped bench, that was it for the benches, and like that, bench was out of the way, straight onto deadlifts before I could get the shirt off. So there were 21 people to deadlift, well, that being 7 people with 3 attempts, and they went straight through. So in that time I was able to warm up for the deadlift, although be very, very rushed. Me and my dad were luckily in the same flight for the raw deadlift, so we didn't have to juggle between watching each other and all that, but both successful. I got my opening attempt, 225.5, another new world record, 242.5, which was a PB, maybe, yeah, that was the PB 3 weeks ago. Yeah, before we went smashing it out of water, and I attempted a 255. I failed it 2-to-1. The front judge passing, the side 2 failing. I got it for soft knees because I overextended on the back, making it look like the knees was not locked out from the sides, but looking like they were locked out from the front. I take it as a gym PB, and I'll be working my figures off that for what I'll be planning my next gym prep for a competition off of. Then, well, as you'll see on the video, it was a rough deadlift. I was all over the place, so I had like 5 minutes to recover before it was time for the multiply deadlift. So I went out for my opener in the singlet, not even bothering getting the suit on, and just hit a 170. I was honestly all over the place. I didn't know where I were. I managed to come round after that because it was a good enough flight, maybe 15, get my suit on, go into the warm-up room dead quick, hang off from mono, and hit a warm-up with a suit at 70 before going out onto the platform at a 185, which was a world record in multiply. It's not that popular with teens, never really has been, especially at single lifts. Single lifts I've never really got into with multiply. No age category as. Before attempt on my third, also with a suit, it's in a 200.5. That was what I was going to open on, but that last raw deadlift just knocked me loopy. I was all over the place trying to get sugar down me, just regulate myself. So I had a 6 flight day. I participated in 4 flights and was coaching in an additional one. Rough day, and in the only remaining flight I had to warm up. It was a very constant, action-packed, 6-7 hour day, just non-stop. Never had a day like it. However, I did walk away winning 3 world records, raising my total to 28, and 4 gold medals, beating someone in the raw deadlift. However, I did run unopposed in the others, but as you can clearly see, smashing world records, I'd have beat anyone that I'd have decided to turn up. So I've got the medals all the way up here. Very nice medals. There's a picture on my Instagram. If you've not seen them already, that's at Gregory by God Pearson, like all socials, that's TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. So this one, oh yeah, all in the Irish colours, green, white, orange, Ireland in green on the European section of the globe cut out. Very nice medals. So this one's for the raw bench, this one is for the equipped bench, the multiply bench, this one for the raw deadlift, and this one for the equipped deadlift, the multiply deadlift. Now if you've also seen that post, you'll see this beautiful trophy that I won for the best overall deadlift. That's regardless of age, that's regardless of gender, that's regardless of absolutely anything, tested, untested, equipped or raw. I did that with my raw deadlift, smashing it. That was only with my second attempt as well. If I'd have convinced another judge that my third attempt was a good lift, I would have got a 3.84 times your body weight, pull weight, and then that 67.05. Yeah, feel free to correct me in the comments if that is wrong. But overall, this is a lovely trophy. Lovely trophy. I can't wait to go back to Ireland for the World Championships next year. I'll keep winning medals like this any day of the week. They're absolutely beautiful. Stunning. Just stunning. That's all I can say. So, that just about does it for my wrap up of the competition. Very good competition, spoke to some good people, had some really good people, and the big fella handed me out on the equipped bench press. I wouldn't have been able to get them without him. Handouts were absolutely incredible. I'm sorry, I'm useless with names. I feel bad for not remembering your name, buddy. Same with my girl I was speaking to about the raw deadlift. I hope to see at the Worlds. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm absolutely useless with names. I can barely just remember mine. But other than that, I'll leave you with those videos and see you in next week's video, where we're going to talk about water cutting, which is responsible for getting me to the 67.5 and 66 weight classes that I do, because really I normally walk around weighing 70 kilos. That's if I've been on a diet for a few weeks. So catch you in next week's video. It's going to be real interesting. Make sure you're here. Like, comment, subscribe, share it around, let all your friends know. Give me a message if you're interested in coaching. Let's get this coaching business going, and I will see you in next week's video.
Let's go, Gregory. Come on, guys, let's make some noise. The word. Gregory. brilliant beauty into the chaos of space and time.